Well, I thought I had found the problem with the carburetors, and I think I did find one of the problems, but there's more than one. This pin, which sets how far down the slide can go, was bent in both carburetors. So I took them out and straightened them and polished them so that hopefully it'll slide. I know it was sticking in there. But then I put that all back together and I found that my primary throttle cable was sticking as well. It's kinked in a couple of places, and I tried to get it unstuck and it wouldn't come unstuck. So I had this other one which I thought might work, but it has a problem in that the amount of cable is less than the other one, so it stops my slides about halfway down. It wouldn't make any difference how long it was. It is a little bit longer than the other one, but the amount of cable on the inside is what's holding things up. So that doesn't work. So last night I went online and I find that a company called Too Fast Moto makes a replacement primary cable, and in addition it also sells new ones of these because this one's cracked. They have to have 3 outlets, 1 inlet. So they're supposed to be here by the 21st, and I may not be here then. But today I'm going to do something different. I'm going to work on putting the main wiring harness in. I don't have any of the red bits painted, so I can't put the this on or these on. So I'm waiting for warmer, drier weather to do that. So here's the cable. I believe it's complete. It has all the connectors on it. We're going to find out. All right, well, I'm not exactly sure how this cable goes. I ran it through here and through, there's a guide down here. Ran it through there. I don't know if that's proper or not. This, I believe, goes to this cable, or this coil. Sometimes it takes my old mind a little longer to come up with the right word, but I make it usually. Alright, so we need to get this rubber off so we can get out the screws, which means we probably have to get this out of the way. Looks like a 9. I know you wanted to watch me struggle with that to get it in, but I figured you'd seen enough of it. Now I gotta struggle to get this in. right. According to this, it looks like those are supposed to go in there and then be fastened. But my fingers aren't small like the Japanese people that put this together, so we're going to improvise. I believe that it goes. All right, I know those go up here to the voltage regulator, which isn't fastened down tight yet. So I'm thinking this whole thing has to go up through somewhere here. This one probably goes, I think, let's see, it goes down along here. Yeah, there's a stay there someplace. So we're going to run that up there, and then down there. Wow, these things are stiff. And greasy. Alright, that goes there. When did I decide this goes to the brake? I think I'm going to have to get on the other side. This is pink. That's a horn. Where the hell is a horn? Oh, it's over there on the other side. That's right. I should know that. I don't think I have a horn, but maybe someday I'll get one. I might have to improvise one. We're getting there. I think this might have to be tied up here, probably with some cable ties. We can get another one in. Okay. We got white, green, and red. They're all marked right up on top. All right, what do we got? We got the wires hooked up here. We got orange and brown here, and we got white and brown here. We got the cable routed through this hole. There's a, let me take the camera off, get a little closer. There's a guide here. I put it through there, and I cable tied it here and here. And this mostly is the power, the battery. These two are the battery. Brown and green are going to be turn signals. Yellow and blue are going to be tail light. This is ground. This is red to the regulator. And I need to find some screws. And I need to fasten that down with a 10. All right. So, I think I know where everything goes. Let me go over here and look. After that interruption, the pink wires fasten to the horn, which mounts right here. The yellow, and that's probably used to be brown, go to the brake switch, which will be right here. These wires go into here, with the exception of this one, which goes, they attach to the generator here, in here. And this bluish green, or whatever it is, goes down and attaches to the neutral safety switch, or neutral switch, down below. Don't know if you can see that or not. So we're going to shut you down and I'll go to work on it. All right, we're going to have to make some changes here to the wiring. I think changes were made in the past. I don't believe these particular connectors are connect to the battery, but that's what they are, the plus and minus on the battery. These two connect to the fuse. This is the fuse. I'm going to clean that up before I put it in there. And these two, blue and yellow, go back to the tail light. And brown and green go to the turn signals. So apparently the wiring harness has provisions for turn signals at least. Now we go to the other side. And this comes down here. This connector here goes on to these two terminals. And this is the horn, and it mounts right there. So I'll get that cleaned up, see if I can get it to work. This is the brake switch. It mounts right here, and these two wires go right to it. Down here, we have green, looks like gray, orange and white, and black. Pardon me. Got a dry throat from talking. This blue wire, light blue, goes underneath to the neutral switch. So we'll get these components cleaned up and put on while I'm waiting for the new throttle cable, and go from there. Okay, I'm going to give you a couple of hints when you're putting your electrics back together here. With the horn, the screws that hold the wires in there are way in the back here. So you need to connect those before you put the bolts in to hold it in place. Now, for the brake switch, which connects to these two, it fits in this slot here. And then this goes down and connects to this right here. So you'll need to take this pin out, put this in underneath it, and then put the pin back in. To do that, you're going to have to take it loose right here. So I'll get about that and get it taken care of. Okay, so we got most of them in. I got one more to do. You see right here, there's a color chart back here that tells me the first one is black, that goes to here. Second one is orange, goes to here. Third one's white, goes to there. Then green over here, if you can see that. And then gray. So we got all of them in except the last one. We need to take this screw out. They could put spade lugs, it'd be a lot easier. And if I had both hands to work with, it might be easier as well. Now, what we know is that going to the coils up here, we got one that's orange and one that's white. So these are the two leads going to your coils, and they correspond to this set of points and this set of points. So we're all hooked up here with the exception of this blue wire, and I need to make up a lead that goes down under to right about here. If you can see that, I'm not sure there's enough light to see it or not. So there we go. We got the electrics hooked up. The brake switch is hooked up and sort of adjusted. Have to push it all the way down hard to make it work, but it works. And I still haven't done this, but I will. Well, if you've enjoyed this video, or you've at least gotten something out of it that helps you in your project, please click on the like button and subscribe if you'd like to see more of these. Thanks for watching.